We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That sentence, the one that starts, "We hold these truths to be self-evident," has been called the greatest sentence crafted by the hand of man. That sentence was truly revolutionary. It was not perfect, and it has not been perfectly achieved yet. But it became the aspirational foundation for the next 250 years.
As a foundational document, as a goal or as a dream, I like the idea that they wanted everybody to have the right to pursue their own happiness.
I think everyone knows the line about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness as our unalienable rights. But I think the next phrase is actually the most important because it says, to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed.
That next sentence, the how we're going to do it part, is the one that often resonates most with judges, because it reminds us that we do not own the law.
What these writers, representing the people of the 13 states, wanted to convey was that they wanted to be citizens, not subjects. And that's the most important idea to me.
Our founding fathers had the wisdom to recognize the importance of an independent judiciary, and they later established 3 separate and co-equal branches of government, including our judicial branch, which has the responsibility to uphold the rule of law for all who appear before us, and to provide equal justice under the law.
This means that the same rules apply to everyone, the wealthy and the poor, the popular and the unpopular, the majority and the minority. It means that rights are not granted to the highest bidders or to those who curry favor, but protected as guarantees. That disputes are resolved peacefully through reason, evidence, and impartial judgment, not through force or favoritism.
I'm sure the founders could never have imagined, the makeup of the California Supreme Court as it has been over the last several decades.
One of the wonderful things about the California Supreme Court and its history is that in interpreting the law to fulfill these goals like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, our court has often been first and ahead of the rest of the country.
Courts play a critical role in upholding the rule of law, but this work does not belong to judges and attorneys alone. It belongs to everyone through participation in civic life and demanding our institutions live up to their highest ideals.
We are stewards of the law for this particular moment, and we will make our contribution into the books. And then, 100 years from now, someone else will pick up the things that we wrote, hopefully, and see what these words and these guarantees meant in our time and be building upon those as they go forward.
All California courts are committed to safeguarding the structure and the fundamental principles which form the basis for our government and the promise of this country. We celebrate our roles alongside all of them. The Declaration concludes with the same type of acknowledgement. It states that we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. In the same type of spirit, the people of this state play an important role in the mutual pledge that we have as it affects the courts, whether it's through jury service, civic education, or other forms of civic engagement. And the courts, for our part, across our state, stand ready to uphold our commitment to ensuring that everyone is treated with fairness and equality under the law.